I want to introduce you to an excellent way to make your morning routine a lot more efficient. I've started using this blower brush. I want to walk you through the features of the blower brush a little bit before I finish doing my hair here and show you how it actually works. First off, it has 3 settings here. Right here you have a low setting, which is going to be a little bit of a cooler setting, and that's going to help to set all of the styles that you do on your hair. And then it's followed by a medium and a high setting. The medium setting is going to be for those of us who have a little bit less textured hair, a little bit finer, and then the high is going to be for those coarser hair types. And then when we walk down here, it has this metal barrel, and that's what's going to heat your hair and work almost like a flat iron without actually crushing your hair. And then in here we have some boar bristle brushes followed by some longer ones. The boar is what pulls the hair out, holds it taut, so that way it can get really, really smooth. And then these guys here with the pink tips are what's going to help to actually detangle your hair, so it does both at once. And then we have the vents in between. That's where all of your hot air is going to come out, and it goes all the way around. This sits on an oval shape, so that way if you go flat like this, then you can get a really straight and sleek look. And then if you rotate them like you would a round brush, that's where you're going to get your more curled or volume looks. Down here at the tip, this part stays really cool, so that way you can work with your other hand and you don't have to burn your little fingers. And I'm going to show you on both sides of my head how that's going to work. So on this side of my head, my hair is still damp. It has been sitting here while I finish the rest of my hair, so it's still pretty wet because I did this really quickly. So this side right here, I'm just going to brush through a couple of times before I turn it on. And then I'm going to turn it on to the middle setting. I'm going to brush the top and the bottom just to get my roots a little bit drier first, and then I'll go through and keep going straight because I just want this side to be really sleek. And with a rather large chunk of hair, I would never put that much hair in a flat iron at one time. It is dry. And then with the other side, I want to show you a little bit more of like a curled, more of like a swoop in my hair. And for this, I'm going to switch on to that higher setting, and then at the end I'm going to switch it to low, and that cool air is going to help to set that swoop a little bit better. So as you can see, that made it look really shiny. That's in part by the boar bristle. I also really like this because I don't have to worry about my arm getting as tired as it does with a blow dryer. I would say this is about half the weight of my blow dryer, and then I don't have to fumble my other hand with the brush. I can just hold it really secure. Altogether, it gives me a lot more control over the style that I'm doing. And then since it's cutting my hair time in half, not only is that saving me a lot of time, but it's also saving my hair a lot of time under the heat, because whether it's a high or a low heat, that's still putting a lot of pressure on your hair. And I feel like it made it look really shiny. I'm really pleasantly pleased with this.